Hello there. Don't worry, you're in the right place. Approximately 2 weeks have passed after the revolt by the Wagner Group in Russia. But if you are not following the war between Russia and Ukraine very closely, you may have had trouble making sense of this event. Don't worry, this is very normal. And this is where I want to help you. What is Wagner? What kind of organization is it? Why was Wagner founded? What is the connection with Russia? I will try to answer these questions in a fluent way without boring you. Welcome to the video. By the way, I am a newbie on this platform. I would be very happy if you subscribed and liked the video. Now we can move on to the video. First of all, we need to talk about what kind of organization Wagner is. Actually, Wagner is basically a mercenary military unit used by Putin to carry out operations outside the country. Wagner, controlled by Prigozhin, known as Putin's chief, the Wagner Group has always emphasized its loyalty to the Kremlin to Putin. We will discuss Prigozhin's story in another chapter. In fact, Putin needed a structure that was morally but not formally tied to Russia in order to extend his regime to wider borders and to carry out operations outside his country. The establishment of the Wagner Company was shaped for this purpose. Through Wagner, the Russian leader was able to maintain operations in foreign countries and at the same time not take responsibility. From a distance, we can say that it looks very logical. But is it? Now it comes to mind, why can't the Kremlin do this directly with its own army? The question may arise also, why does the Kremlin need an intermediary? As it is known, there are already some norms around the world. It is not possible for any state to direct actions in another country with its own army. Therefore, states that want to increase their influence need some intermediary organization. Now we can understand the general structure of the Wagner organization. Let's move on to another important part. How does the cooperation between Russia and Wagner work? The Kremlin uses the Wagner organization as a front to fight wars, recruit and train mercenaries, develop brand regimes abroad, and extend Russia's influence beyond its borders. Here is very important. This hugely popular structure is not a new organization, by the way. Wagner was founded more than 10 years ago. As it can be remembered, in 2014, the tension between Russia and Ukraine manifests itself as separatist movements in the eastern region of Ukraine. Putin wanted to support the activities taking place there. Wagner stepped in just at this time. In short, the Wagner Group was deployed for the first time in eastern Ukraine. This way, the Kremlin avoided both the backlash in the international press and the responsibility for the casualties that would have been caused by a non-direct attack. Actually, it was a win-win for Putin. As you can see, this is how the story of the Wagner Group, which is very much on the agenda today, began. However, it should be added here that the use of mercenaries is not new both in the history of Russia and around the world. Both the Soviets and the US used mercenaries during the Cold War. However, many features of the Wagner Group are extremely different from their counterparts in the world. The most obvious difference is that Wagner is not a legal organization. It is obvious that the Kremlin and Wagner are acting in direct connection with each other. Although denied for many years by both Prigozhin and Putin, the truth remains unchanged. In 2014, after the seizure of Crimea with the support of Russian military intelligence, Wagner troops were deployed there. In other words, there is an organic bond between Russia and Wagner from the very beginning. I have tried to explain to you in general terms what the Wagner Group is and what it serves. In the next videos, I will try to tell the story of Prigozhin, the founder of the group, and the areas in which the company operates. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Hope to see you in another video. Goodbye.